Ladies and gentlemen, today we have a very interesting video to get into because we have some leaks, rumors, updates, all the good stuff. Some of them sound pretty promising and some of them not so much. So let's go ahead and get right into this video. So before we get into all this other news, I have to tell you a crazy leak right off the bat, right? The Nintendo Switch 3 just leaked. I know, crazy. And the person who leaked this is like the most valid leaker ever. It's somebody codenamed D. And if you're not into this whole gaming news atmosphere, you might say, well, who is D? Well, D's nuts, dumbass. Got him. Let's go ahead and get right into this video, man. We have a really good video to get into today. Updates, rumors, leaks, we have it all. So before we get started, if you could hit a like and subscribe, that would really mean the world to me. Follow me on, so stupid. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter so we can keep the communities growing, and let's go ahead and get right into this one. So while I'm recording this video right now, the Super Bowl is going on, and there is a 30th anniversary Pokemon Super Bowl commercial. Some people are thinking that Winds and Waves is going to get shown off during that commercial. I don't think so, but for some reason if that happens, I'll edit that in right now saying, oh my god, I can't believe they got this revealed, but it probably didn't happen. But lucky for us, we have some really crazy leaks right now, which is showing us actual footage of Winds and Waves, or actual photos. Now keep in mind, this is from the beta that was built all the way back in 2024. So the pictures we're looking at are over 2 years. And what I was about to say is, well, at least we know it's going to look better than that. But with Pokemon, man, this might be the final product. I have no idea. So if we go back to the Terra leaks, I think that happened in 2025, maybe even back in 2024. We've been hearing a little bit of what's going on, that it's going to take place in Southeast Asia. It's going to have procedurally generated islands. It's going to have a bunch of different landscapes. We've seen some different Pokemon models, all that good stuff. And as far as we know, this will be the first Switch 2 exclusive Pokemon game, which is pretty exciting, right? And if it didn't get shown off today during the Super Bowl, there's a good chance February 27th is the day this is going to get shown off. But let me just show you what we have right now. We have a couple photos. One of them is showing a city landscape. Like I said, this is early beta back in 2024, but with Pokemon, this might be the actual game. Regardless, I think it looks pretty cool. Like, some of these buildings look pretty interesting. We can see a palm tree with a building behind it. So we're seeing some of that tropical themes that we're hearing about. We're seeing a snowy landscape with some ice and maybe like a frozen waterfall or something with a cave right there. So we're seeing a nice variety right here. And we're actually seeing under the water as well. So maybe we'll be able to go under the water and not just surf on top of it, like maybe scuba diving or something. We also have a couple more images, like one of a desert. And then we have another one that shows a figure blurred on the screen, which reminds me of the Epstein files. You know, the thing that is not coming out entirely like it should. What is going on with the Epstein files? People need to be held accountable, but that's not the point of this video. All things considered, I am very excited for the next Pokemon game. I really enjoyed myself with Legends EA, even though that's a spin-off. I thought there was some fun to be had there, and I did have some fun. The next Pokemon game we know is coming out is Pokemon Pokopia. There's like a 10% chance I'm going to pick this up, especially since it's only a game key card. That is insane. But just in case you are thinking about picking up Pokemon Pokopia and you do not know where to pre-order it from, well, let me show you the greatest thing you could ever get as a reward for pre-ordering. You can get an in-game plant. Yeah, man. Don't all rush and pull out your wallets at once. So over the past few days, we've got a couple of other leaks as well. Now, there was a game we all thought we were going to see in the partner showcase, and we didn't. Well, actually, there was a couple games we thought we would see, and we didn't. One of them is a Kingdom Hearts collection, and I think it's pretty much like every Kingdom Hearts game together. We're going to get that natively on the Switch 2, and that's going to be amazing. But that did not happen. So I think a day after the partner showcase, or maybe even that same night, a leak started going around that Kingdom Hearts 2, I believe, is getting a remake. And this is going to come out in 2027, the beginning of 2027, or the end of this year. And then allegedly, Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to release in 2027, which I just don't see it happening. But Kingdom Hearts 2 remake, maybe. That could be cool, but I just don't think that's the case. So this is Nate the Hate talking about the Kingdom Hearts remake. I've seen notable insiders say it's fake. And yeah, if Nate the Hate is saying it's fake, and he's hearing this from other sources as well, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's fake because I mean, I don't really have any like valid reasons except what Nate the Hate says, and his word is the gospel, so that's what I'm going by. Now, as much as I wanted this to be true, it's probably not. But then it got me thinking about that Kingdom Hearts collection. Like, if this remake is fake, maybe that collection is fake as well, and I would be very devastated if that's true. And I can't say for sure if it is or is not, but I can show you this post from Nash Weedle. I don't have any information about the supposed Kingdom Hearts remake. I tried to verify it, but I haven't got any responses. What I can reconfirm for you is the Switch 2 compilation I mentioned last month is still waiting for the right moment to be announced. So again, this doesn't mean anything is set in stone. You know, this could be just another rumor that comes and goes like a million other gaming rumors, but I like to put a little faith in people who are putting their reputation on the line, especially when they have like a little bit of a reputation to lose. Nash Weedle's got some pretty prominent stuff right. They've also got some stuff wrong. Personally, I'm going to say I think this one is true, and while it would have been nice to get this in a partner showcase, I could see this showing up in an actual general direct. Now again, if we go back a few days ago, I think it was Mike Odyssey who showed that Splatoon Raiders has a trademark publication going live February 17th. And people are thinking, well, since it's going live the 17th, maybe a Nintendo Direct is coming around that same time. And it could happen because maybe they're like not wanting to show some stuff in that publication. So they'll reveal some stuff in the game, then the publication will go live, whatever, what have you, blase blase. This could happen. Now we have more trademarks popping up on the 17th. And these don't really mean anything, but there is one of these games here that I think actually could have some legs because of what the game is. So 2 more trademarks have been published for February 17th by Nintendo, those being Mario and Wario and the upcoming Rhythm Heaven Groove. I don't know much about that Rhythm Heaven game, and I'll be honest, I don't really care, but the reason why I think Mario and Wario could work or could have something going on, Mario & Wario was a puzzle platformer that came out in 1993 on the Super Famicom in Japan. This was developed by Game Freak and used the Super Nintendo mouse accessory heavily, right? And what is Nintendo trying to utilize, or at least I hope they're trying to utilize? They haven't really done anything with it that much since the release of the Switch 2, but the Switch 2's mouse controls. So you would think they'd be putting out games, remastering games, remaking games, whatever, with mouse controls. Maybe we get a remake of Mario & Wario that focuses on the Switch 2's mouse controls, and this shows up in that next General Direct, and Mario & Wario would be an easy game to put out around the time of the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Just saying, it could happen. Speaking of that Direct, like, yeah, I want this Direct as much as the next person. And it's going to be cool because hopefully a lot of the announcements in that Direct will reconfirm the reason why I bought a Switch 2, right? It's because I want to play Switch 2 games. Like, first party games. Unfortunately, that's just not the case so far. Like, I'm not saying the Switch 2 doesn't have games as a million games. I'm enjoying it. I'm playing it all the time. Mine is always right beside me, right? I jump into it all the time. But first party Switch 2 exclusives, not so much. So we do need that General Direct. But what I am more excited for is Zelda's 40th anniversary. I'm hoping that we get an announcement anytime. And we have an update that on the surface seems a little like worrying, right? But I think it doesn't mean what it means. Nintendo President Shuntaro Furukawa says they don't have anything to share right now about special promotional activities for Zelda's 40th anniversary. Right now, we do not have anything specific to share about initiatives other than the 40th anniversary of Super Mario Bros. But 40 years and even 30 years is a very long period of time. We are incredibly thankful that consumers all around the world have loved these characters of these series for so long, and we will do our best so that they endure even longer. So what I think they're saying without saying it, when they say we don't have anything to share right now. At first I was thinking, well, maybe we will get a Zelda something, a Zelda Day, whatever, a 15-minute presentation, and then eventually a Direct. But by them saying they don't have anything to share right now, whenever that next big Direct is, I think it's going to be an hour-long presentation, and the first 15 minutes will be reserved for The Legend of Zelda. It just seems like too big of an opportunity to waste, especially when you think we have the Zelda movie coming next year. You could easily map out Zelda until that movie comes out. We get a 2D remake like the Oracle games. We get some kind of spin-off. Link's Crossbow Training 2. I'm still holding out hope that that sees the light of day sometime. But some kind of spin-off. We have the Lego sets. We'll probably get some new amiibos, some kind of merchandise, right? We got the Rosalina book with Mario's 40th anniversary. So we'll get some kind of merchandise, I'm sure. What they could do is an Ocarina of Time remake that releases at the end of this year that would take us into next year. And then maybe they release like an Ocarina or something. That would be kind of cool, right? So I just think there's a lot left on the table. I think it's too big of an opportunity for them to waste because so much is riding on this movie, especially with it being live action. So while right now they don't have anything to share, I do think something really special is coming right around the corner. And if we get this like at the beginning of a general direct and it's an hour-long presentation, I think that will finally reassure a lot of us for the reason why we bought a Switch 2. Like, yeah, it's better than the Switch, games run better, a lot of them look better, but what am I supposed to play on it? Just my old games only? Yeah, not so much. Regardless of what happens, fingers freaking crossed that we finally get Twilight Princess and Wind Waker HD, because this thing has been rumored to be done for so damn long, and I just want to play these games. So at the bare minimum, they can just give us that collection, and that will hold us over until, I guess, the movie comes out. But ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about this? Because your opinion matters most. So in the comments below, I would love to hear from you guys. And just keep in mind, if you made it all the way to the end of this video, if you could do me a favor, hit the like and subscribe. That would truly mean the world to me. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter so we can keep our communities growing. Consider becoming a channel member. And you guys know me, I will see you very soon with a new video. Peace.